Oh, oh, oh. Kylo Ren, man, you made me cry. Oh, and that's two times. Two times Scarlett Johansson's made me cry this year. Endgame and Marriage Story. Whew. Marriage Story is a 2019 Netflix film that released today, and I saw it as soon as it was on there. It is about this married couple who have a child, and after some differences, they decide to get divorced, and we see the very highs and lows of their emotional state after that. And it was highly praised, so I thought I'd check it out. And stars Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver. Holy crap! These two performances are magnificent. Adam Driver in this movie, oh my god, he is phenomenal. I love him. I love his quiet, calm sense to him. One of the best performances of the entire year. Absolutely fantastic. And Scarlett Johansson probably has one of the most emotional performances I've ever seen. And one of the best of the year as well. Just a phenomenal performance, and those two contrast with each other so well, so realistically. It's not like a divorce where they're arguing all the time or anything like that. There is one argument scene, which is definitely one of the best scenes I've seen in 2019. It is amazing, and it really, really shows the emotions of these characters and the emotion you get as the audience. But these two characters didn't feel like characters. These felt like real people. And that was easily the best thing about this movie for me, where I actually completely forgot I was watching characters. I completely forgot that I was watching characters in a movie. I actually felt like I was watching a real people. And it was amazing. The look and design of this movie, the direction is really, really amazing. It doesn't cut from scene to scene, it fades to scene to scene, which I really, really appreciated. The direction is phenomenal. The editing is fantastic. And all that all comes down to make one of the most best paced films I've seen this year. Literally, the pacing is on point. I can't believe this movie is 2 hours and 16 minutes long because it really flied by. And it's worth seeing for that because I just didn't know where the time had gone. I was just like, oh my god, this flew past so quick. This felt like watching an episode of a TV show or something. It flew past so quick, and that's not a bad thing because it still hits all the emotional beats you want to hit. It's just so fast moving because there wasn't a single second of this movie that dragged in any particular way, and most of it is dialogue. And you do get a little bit of amazing voiceover at the start of the movie from Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson, and that voiceover is them describing how much they love each other and what they love about each other, and I really, really appreciate that. That it does put in a lot more to the end of the film as well. But I really, really appreciate that at the start of the movie, and then it shows their gradual things of they're getting their divorce, and it was very realistic to see these two characters, and I loved seeing it. It wasn't like a really dramatic movie. It was just a nice, really sweet movie about a realistic divorce and what it can do to a family, but not really much, but I really enjoyed myself. There was actually some really emotionally tense moments that I really appreciate. There's a scene where Adam Driver gets his arm cut. One of the most intense sequences I've seen all year. Fantastic sequence. I loved it. It was amazing. And this is a movie that, when it finished, I was just like, yeah, that was wonderful. I really, really liked that. I wasn't expecting to like that as much as I did. And this movie is continuously flawless, and it's because of the pacing, the realism, the performances, the look, the really subtle direction, Randy Newman's excellent score. I mean, besides Toy Story, I don't really know what else he's composed, but his score here really, really hits the emotional beats, and that was really, really good. But some moments that are just completely silent are really, really amazing. There's a scene where Adam Driver is singing, and he sings for quite a while, and I could not stop myself from crying. I had no clue why there were tears in my eyes at that scene, but it made me feel something because every single scene in this movie is so in the moment. It's so real. It feels real. And this movie is really a series of sequences telling a story, telling the story of a divorce. But it's not like each scene is building off the other. It's like each moment is just another stage, and it was done really realistically in that act, and there were some other great performances from some side characters as well. Really good child performance from their child in the movie. He did a great job. I really liked him in the film, and he added a lot of emotion. He added that one thing that's keeping them two together, and I really, really liked that. But it wasn't safe. It wasn't like normal movies. It was a lot more realistic and a lot more heartfelt. And this isn't a movie I would go for. You know, it's not. I'm not a big fan of romance movies, and this definitely isn't one. This is definitely like a more drama-filled film. But it's not overly that. The comedic moments really land, and I find myself consistently laughing a lot of times in this movie. And I really, really was enjoying myself. The voiceover and montage moments at the start were great. They got me extremely hooked into these characters immediately. And again, the direction is flawless. The pacing is just, it's so on point. I mean, I haven't seen a movie this well paced in a very long time. Netflix are making it really great movies. I want to see The Irishman, and it's 3.5 hours long, so I gotta give myself time for that. But with El Camino, The Irishman, Marriage Story, they're Netflix, man, are bringing out some really, really amazing movies, some of the best of the year. And this is a wonderful film. This is a film that does make you tear up and does make you feel something. It's not something I'm going to remember or want to watch over and over again, but it's something that I know is just so simple and really impactful. The dialogue is so real and so rich and very emotional. There are so many long takes that fill you up with emotion. And it's not a film that is so emotionally draining. It's a really happy and sweet movie at the end of the day as well. And it has a very nice, simple message in there where these are two people that do love each other, but they're just not right for each other. And I really appreciate that. This was a really nice movie. If you have the chance to see it, please check it out on Netflix. Again, it flies by. The pacing is so good. But I loved Marriage Story, and really if I had to pinpoint any flaws in the film, I can't. This film is so masterfully crafted in every aspect. It's not like one of the best movies I've seen this year. It's not one of the most, like, uplifting films I've seen. It's just consistently never boring. It's never halts. It's consistently amazing, and the performances are excellent. This is a truly wonderful film that I loved everything about, and man, it was impactful, and I really loved it, and one of my favorites of the year. I'm gonna give Marriage Story an A+. And on the entertainment scale, I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. The grade is a lot higher because I really find this movie flawless. But as I said, it's not going to be a movie I'm ever going to rewatch. But still, it did emotionally impact me, and I did really, really like it. And I hope you do too. Guys, comment down below your opinions on Marriage Story if you did see it. And of course, thanks for watching, and goodbye.